comfort food on a Wednesday with the help of Harmons. Chef Jackie Dodart is here in this sponsored segment to share a recipe of creamy pasta with chicken and asparagus. You're speaking my language. I'm already salivating just looking at it, talking about it. Jackie, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
People are loving this recipe.
Well, it's one of my favorites. It's my family's. Every time it's a birthday, they get to choose a dish, and it's always this one. So it's fun to share with your viewers. Shall we get started?
Let's do it. Is it pretty easy?
It's very easy. So you'll start with a pound of chicken that you just slice. So I used all chicken breast, and then I sauteed it in a little bit of butter, and I used plugra, which is delicious and has its own flavor profile. Then the next ingredient is a shallot, which those of you that cook a lot know you take the peeling off.
I'm going to learn a lot from you.
Then you cut both ends off, and then I just follow the ribs.
And just slice it up. And how finely are you chopping or dicing?
Very fine.
Okay.
And I'll show you here. I went ahead and did it due to time. So we're going to put that in.
And is it a full shallot in there?
Yes, it is. Well, and let's talk about that. You know how you buy a shallot and there's two of them? Is that one or two?
I don't know. You
It's
tell
two.
me. You're the expert.
So
don't quiz me.
Break this side off. Well, I was messed up on that one myself for a long time. So that's two. So break part of the shallot off. It's about 3 tablespoons, and we're going to stir that. And then we have our asparagus. So Harmons has this delicious fresh asparagus, and it comes ready packed, or you can break the end off. And then we want to prepare our asparagus so we can blanch it, and that's boiling water, dropping it in for a few minutes, then shocking it with ice. And
I love asparagus. That is one of my favorites.
mine too. Did you ever pick it on the ditch banks?
No.
Oh, yeah. In Colorado, it grows on the ditch banks. And it has a very different flavor.
I was just going to ask you, what's the difference?
It's much easier to go to Harmons and buy.
Just a little bit.
A little bit easier, but it's much more pungent. So I want to just trim it up so it looks really pretty in this dish. So I'm peeling all the little sides off.
Got it, because the presentation is also a part of it. We've been seeing the pictures as we've been teasing this recipe, and it just looks beautiful when it's all plated.
Thank you.
Okay, I also wanted to go back to the chicken, Jackie, because I'm so picky about my chicken. I like very white, I like the breast meat, and everything that you've put in there is exactly what I would go for. That's what I would cook, that's what I would eat. It looks perfect.
Oh, thank you. Well, the asparagus we just cut on the bias, and we're going to drop it in boiling water. Bring it, just let it cook a couple minutes.
Okay.
As you know, asparagus is super tender. And when it comes out, it looks like this.
And how many did you use in this recipe?
This was, I bought a full pound, then cut the ends off and blanched it. And now we're going to put it in our...
Toss it in there.
Yep. So if you prepare all this ahead of time, it comes together very fast.
Yeah. And it's already smelling good. Just the mixture of everything happening. Okay, what's next?
Looks nice and fresh. Then we're going to add our cream.
Okay, and how much cream do we use in this recipe?
So we'll use about a cup, but it's not always exact. I want this sauce to have enough volume in the sauce that all the cheese melts.
Well, you just eyeball it, and this is your family recipe, so you know exactly the measurements.
The recipe is pretty accurate, but sometimes you don't always put a pound of chicken in. You put 1.5 pounds.
Ooh, and what did you just add?
This is called Igor. It's Igor Gorgonzola, and it's from Italy. It's a nice, soft blue cheese that's going to melt in there. And you can see where I'm going to add, cream is delicious.
I'm not mad about it.
So
pour some more in there.
We're going to add a little more cream, and then we'll get this cooking. I want all that cheese to melt.
Okay, and what comes next?
Then we will add the Parmesan.
Let's do it.
And this is grated Parm, and we'll add a cup of this. You can buy the Parmigiano Reggiano and grate it yourself, or buy it already grated.
We love the Parm.
For speed.
And then what kind of noodles are we adding?
This is Harmon's fresh pasta, and it's eggless pasta. It's delicious. It cooks literally 3 minutes. So have your salted Water boiling, drop it in.
Oh, it is so quick. It does come together so fast.
Very
and
fast.
It looks so good. And I love that you've also cooked up some garlic bread to go on the side. I was telling you during the break that garlic bread
Is your
my
favorite?
My very, very favorite. So delicious just to dip right in there. Okay, so once this is all together, how long do we let this cook up for?
We'd let all that cheese melt first if we had more time. Then we'd add our pasta at the end. Then we add the very end secret ingredients. That's some red chili flakes. And
I wouldn't have expected that. Oh, that's going to be
great?
extra tasty. Okay, and then last one.
some fresh tarragon. And tarragon, you can smell, has a licorice and a little bit of citrus. So that will go over the top.
Adding that to the top. And we are all out of time for this delicious recipe. But what's the very last
Just
thing?
the very last. Grate some fresh nutmeg. And that's it.
Oh, okay, let's keep making it. We cannot wait to dig in. We will link to everything, all of the steps and the ingredients on the website. Jackie, this was awesome.
Thank you. Thanks
Thank you
so
so
much.
much. And thanks to Harmons for this sponsored recipe. All right, Nish, how delicious does this look?
No, Dina, our mouths are watering over here. I love Chef Jackie.